And now, today's adventure of Outer Scope 1, Jewels of the Sky.
Everyone helped us put Outer Scope back together. And even Hakegut is hoping to boost us off. Gee, I sure hope this time we get headed in the right direction to get back home.
Here we go! We're up!
Oh, man, that was a super takeoff.
It sure was. Now just head around to the other side of Rurus and we should be back on course.
Right. Once we're on the other side, we'll be flying towards Earth again.
I sure hope they're right.
Good heavens, steering is fun. Gee, it really is. I'm glad we got a turn. Me too. But you know, Cynthia, I'm sort of sorry to leave Rurus. Those people were nice. Yes, I like helping them.
Oh, sure, Cynthia. What did you ever do to help?
Hey, knock it off, Edgar.
Yeah, man, you're acting pretty jumpy.
I'm not jumpy. Just tired of flying around.
Well, we're all tired, but that's no reason to make fun of me.
You're right, Cynthia. I'm sorry.
That's better, you guys. You know, I feel pretty happy about Rurus. Because of us, the Coprolites and Grubbers are getting along.
Yeah, we even tamed a monster. I remember what Rurus was like before we arrived. Everything in ruins.
And the people were so unhappy. They blamed each other for all their troubles.
That's what hating does. Nobody wins.
Gee, if only everyone knew that, then there wouldn't be any hate anymore. Well, we seem to be flying in a good straight course.
Yeah, Eleanor. But you thought so before, too, before we crashed into Rurus, remember?
But that doesn't mean we're wrong. Rurus was just in the way.
You just never know what you'll run into in outer space.
Oh, I hope we could find Earth. I don't want to crash again. We just have to keep our eyes open, that's all.
We're trying the best we can. Relax, everybody.
Oh, good heavens, something weird out there. Look, strange lights.
See, I warned you. There's more trouble ahead.
But we don't know it's trouble.
They're just lights. That doesn't mean anything.
Look, they seem to be growing larger. You know what? I think they're beautiful, just like jewels. Yes, or a stained glass window.
And listen to the music they make.
It seems like they're moving closer.
Hey, they are like windows. You could see something inside of them. Do you think they could hurt us?
They're only lights. I don't think lights are dangerous.
I hope you're right, Willie.
Look! I mean, listen!
Hey, look at that one! It's getting bigger! What is it? Wow, those strange sounds they make are getting louder. Hey! That looks like Sandyland!
It's almost on top of us.
Oh no, not again! They're all around us! I don't like this. Let's get out of here. We're surrounded. They're coming after us.
We're cut off from outer scope.
What are we going to do? There's no escape.
Yes, there is. The path is open. We'd better run for it.
After them. Left, right, left, 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 right, left.
Where are we?
It's the king and queen!
To be continued. Next time, Windows to the Past.
Why don't you make a new friend, make a new friend, make a new friend today? Why don't you make a new friend, make a new friend, make a new friend today?
My name is Richie Minnelli. A few weeks ago, I went to work with my grandmother. She's a cleaning lady at the World Trade Center, and she works nights. You can see a lot of things from up that high. All the buildings and cars and boats really look tiny. And you can see things far away. You can even see the Statue of Liberty. Gee, Grandma, I'm really glad you took me to work with you. It must really be fun working up here.
Yes, it is, Richie. It's a nice place to work in. This building, the World Trade Center, is one of the tallest buildings in the world.
Grandma, do you like working nights?
It's not too bad, Richie, but it does get pretty lonely. You know, Richie, I like things well organized and neat for the people when they come into work in the mornings.
Grandma, do you like being a cleaning lady?
There's a lot about it I don't like, Richie, but there's a lot I do like. Lots of my friends like working nights, because that way they can be home with their children during the day.
We worked pretty late that night. I got a little sleepy.
Wow. Gee, Richie, we better get this room cleaned up in a hurry. Your mom will be here soon.
Gosh, Grandma, that was fast.
And now we join the Big Game Hunt, the show which asks the question, can a nice girl like Cricket Wicked find new games to play every day with the help of a small stuffed doll named Ringo Livio in a 3-minute cartoon with no commercial interruptions?
The management of this cartoon, in the spirit of good sportsmanship and healthy competition, has offered a prize to the winner of our next game.
That's marvelous. I can't wait to win.
What makes you so sure you're going to win, Long John?
True rottenness always finds a way.
Well, what kind of game shall we play?
Oh, we must find a winner, so I think it's fit that we learn a game where we can choose who's it.
Hi there. My name's Arthur. My great-grandparents came from Japan, and they taught me a terrific game for choosing who's going to be it. Rumor reaches me that you'd be interested in learning such a game.
Rumor has reached you correctly. Nya-ha-ha.
What's the game?
It's a Ken game.
What's a Ken game?
In Ken games, you use your hands and fingers to decide who's it or who goes first. This one is called John Kim Po. In English, it's called rock, scissors, paper. First, we split up into pairs. Now we make a fist and say, John Kim Po, I cut a show, and throw out a sign with one hand like this. The sign for rock is a closed fist, but this sign means scissors. Watch them cut. And this means paper laid out flat. Now let me tell you where it's at. A rock can break scissors. So rock will win here. And scissors cut paper. Now, is this all clear? And paper wraps stone, so the paper wins now. The stronger sign always will win, and that's how you play John Kim Po. May the best player win. Divide into pairs now. Get set and begin.
Little do these unsuspecting characters realize that in keeping with my redoubtable reputation for ruthless and rampant rottenness, I have concealed a tube of icky glue under my hat.
Ready when you are, Long John!
My, what a lovely day to play John Kin Po. Just look at that beautiful sun.
Gosh, Mr. Spoilsport, the sun's over here. You were pointing to the wrong part of the sky.
Can I help it if the people who draw this cartoon are confused? Let's play. Paper covers rock, I win, yeah.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear my hand was stuck together with icky glue.
I win again, yeah.
If I weren't sure that it couldn't be true, I'd swear my hand was full of icky glue.
I win again, yeah. It's another triumph for dastardly and dishonest deviltry.
Well, Long John, I guess you win the prize. And here it is, available for the first time anywhere, this fabulous record collection featuring the voice of our announcer reading the telephone books for every major city on the Atlantic seaboard, complete and unabridged.
Oh, no, not that. Anything but that.
Ha ha ha! It's another triumph for good sportsmanship and niceness.
Power to the nice people.
Curses is enough to make you root for a power failure.
La 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 la, did you know that long ago and once upon a time?
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Mommy said that the land across the ocean is a strange and wonderful place. I love bells. They're so pretty. I wonder what it's like over there. They say there are serpents in the ocean. I hope not. And wild, strange-looking beasts. I'm not scared. When I grow up, I'm going to be a priest and serve the Lord in a new world of America. I'm going to tell the people there of my love for the Lord. And once I'm there, I'm going to go up and down the coast, and in every cove, on the most beautiful land, I'm going to build houses of the Lord. What did Daddy call them? Oh, yes, missions. And I'm going to name them after my favorite saints, St. Antonio de Padua, and St. Francis, and St. Gabriel, and St. Jose de Guadalupe. And the people of the New World will come and work with us. That would be the most fun. And I'm going to put big, loud bells on top of every mission, so people from miles around will hear how happy we are.
Junipero Sarah.
What?
Junipero Sarah.
Who is that?
Stand up.
What? I'm supposed to stand up?
And Junipero Sarah lived to see his dreams come true.
Real people, I'd like to introduce you to some real people. Real people.
the show at Tammy's house.
I can't.
We brought some costumes for you. Here, look at this is for you.
I have to stay home.
Okay, we'll practice here instead.
You can't play here.
I have to go in.
Bye. Bye. Boy, what a snob she is.
Doesn't want anything to do with us. She's acting real weird. You know, she's always jealous.
I know.
guess she's jealous. Come on, let's go, you guys.
Come on.
Wonder why she acts like that. She was so cold. Did you see the way she ran away?
Yeah.
There. Maybe she's jealous.
Nah, she's just stuck up.
Does she think she's too good for us?
Sure.
Hey, that's no way to talk about your friend.
¿Qué piensas, Carlos?
Look, all I know is that you've been loud-mouthing Dawn for the past 15 minutes. Maybe she's embarrassed to tell you why she won't play with you. You ever think about that? Sometimes people have to be like detectives. They have to find out what's wrong with their friend and help them.
Maybe we should try to find out why she won't play with us. I don't think we should.
Yeah, maybe we should. I'll meet you in front of her house in 15 minutes.
Hey, where are you going?
To get my magnifying glass.
What do you need a magnifying glass for?
We're detectives, aren't we?
It's good, huh? Who's there?
Hey, Tammy.
What are you doing in there?
Hiding.
Well, come out.
Darn bushes.
Why are you dressed like that? Look sort of dumb.
We're detectives, aren't we?
We're not detectives.
Yes, we are. You heard what Carlos said.
Tammy.
Psst, shh. You're going to give us away. Come on, let's go. Shh.
Just gonna get caught.
Tough. Nobody's home. Not even Dawn's mother. That's funny. Dawn's mother's always home.
Come on, let's come back later.
Wait, hold it. Do you hear that? They're in the backyard. Put this contraption back. We'll get in trouble. Shake it to the right. Shake it to the left. Shake it to the Little Sally saucer sitting in a saucer. Right, Sally, right. Wipe your bitty eyes. Put your hands on your hips. Make the backbone hit. Dawn's playing with her brothers and sisters. I wonder where her mother is.
I can't see.
Well, what do you want me to do? Shh.
Look, they can't.
What are you doing here?
We came to find out why you won't play with us.
Can we come in? Come around the front.
All right, we'll be right there. you doing here? We came to find out why you won't play with us. Where's your mother? She's working. Who takes care of your brothers and sisters? I do. All by yourself? Yeah. Gee, I wish I could do that. No, you wouldn't. You can't play with your friends when you babysit. Why not? Because you have to play with the kids. Do you need any help? You really want to? Uh-huh. Me too. But I thought you wouldn't want to play with me if I babysat. Oh, no. We like taking care of children. Hey, you guys want to see a really good show? Yeah. Okay, come on.
Here it comes, kids. The most authentic, super detailed rescue boat you've ever seen. It's real life's latest, the Ranger Rescue. And it's just loaded with super features. An actual operating radar scope lets you spot ships in distress. Then just fire up the twin engines and watch it go. It turns, it backs up, it even has a real working siren. Remember, it's by real life, so you know it's for real. The new Ranger Rescue, available now at your favorite toy or hobby shop.
Dad, can I have a Ranger Rescue?
The new Ranger Rescue is available now at your favorite toy or hobby shop. Get yours
Mom,
today.
can I have a Ranger Rescue boat? Please?
Here you go. Have fun.
Remember me? I knew you would. I'm Woody the Spoon with something good. Cornmeal pancakes, they're really swell. For breakfast or dinner, they ring the bell. This Afro-American southern treat has got a taste that can't be beat. Some black people call it Johnny cake or corn pone, so get the griddle and pans, let's go. We need 1.5 cups of white cornmeal, 2 tablespoons of flour, yes, that's for real. Half teaspoon of salt, can you hear? I'll talk louder. 2 teaspoons of good old baking powder. Now, get 2 eggs, 1.5 cup milk, 1 tablespoon of butter, melted like silk, then lard for greasing the griddle. Now look, get someone older, we're ready to cook. Sift the baking powder, salt, flour, and cornmeal together. Next, beat the eggs and the milk into a different bowl. Now, put them all together as close as a feather, then stir in the melted butter, rich as gold. Have ya got that right? The batter will be thin. Now beat it smooth and beat it again. It has to be very, very smooth, you see, to make cornmeal pancakes deliciously. Remember the griddle? Remember the lard? Use the lard on the griddle, but don't rub it hard. Just grease the griddle lightly, put it on the fire until it's hot. Don't turn the flame higher. Take the spoon and drop batter onto the hot griddle, and when they're brown around the edges and firm in the middle, turn them over with a pancake turner just till they're brown. Don't be a burner. Then take them off and start another round. Add molasses or syrup and go to town. Butter and jam are also good. Are they great? Do you all like them? I knew you would!
I should steal home and win the game. The umpire is my friend. She won't call me out. I'll do it. I'll steal home. You're out. Oh, well, you can't win them all. All kinds of vegetables. All kinds of vegetables. All kinds of vegetables. To make a vegetable soup. Come on along and join us. Delicious. Come on along and join us. So fun. Come on along and join us. Delicious. In a little bowl of vegetable soup. Come on along and join us. Delicious. Come on along, we're gonna have some fun. Come on along and join us. Delicious. In a little bowl of vegetable soup. Come on along and join us. Delicious. Come on along, we're gonna have some fun. Come on along and join us. Delicious. In a little bowl of vegetable soup. You take all kinds of vegetables. You take all kinds of vegetables. You take all kinds of vegetables. To make a vegetable soup. Come on along and join us. Delicious. In a little bowl of vegetable soup.
And now, today's adventure of Outer Scope 1, Windows to the Past.
Gee, we're going into a bunch of lights, and it looks like it's where we've already been.
Hey, that looks like Sandyland.
It's the king and queen.
Oh, no, not again.
We do not have to know you are dirty.
We know ourselves.
And we are clean.
The cleanest. But you must be dirty.
How can you tell?
Because if you were clean...
You would look like us.
Wow, that was strange.
Good heavens, for a minute we were back in Sandyland. You know, those creatures almost made me believe that I was dirty, even though I know I'm not.
That's right, Henry. Those Sandylanders were really foolish.
I wonder what made them like that.
I think they were really afraid of outsiders.
Yeah, so they invented a reason to feel superior.
The cleanest of the clean.
But you must be dirty.
Oh, Edgar, you sounded just like the queen.
Hey, there's another light, and it's coming right for us, too.
Boy, this is fantastic. I wonder if...
looks like Technovec. We want to examine you more closely.
Put that screwdriver away, young man. Popovec.
I think he really means it.
Young man, don't touch us with that. Quiet down, Baby. You could hurt us all very badly.
Yourself included.
Don't do it, you fool! Stop! Stop!
We were about to give you directions home.
Edgar, did you hear that?
I know you're in here. Where are you?
Wow, I'll never do that again. Man, I was really stupid.
Yeah, but not as stupid as I was, trying to use the directions backwards. What an idiot.
It shows you how much trouble you can get into by not trusting others just because of the way they look. Yeah, those were the friendliest creatures we met, and we wouldn't even let them help us.
Yeah, but I'm beginning to wonder if we've really been lost all this time.
What do you mean, Eleanor?
Oh, I don't know. It's just a feeling I have about this voyage, the strange places we've seen, all the things we've learned.
Yeah, and these lights. There's something about these lights.
Here comes another one.
Oh, man, look at that. What's this going to be?
It's
Wimpy!
Hurry up, old fella.
When does a yun-yun smell the best?
I give up. When?
When he's far, far away.
Gee, it's just like the show. But it doesn't seem so funny anymore.
Dance for it.
I'll say it isn't funny. You mean you were laughing at them? Well, yes. Everybody was laughing. The whole audience was laughing. Oh, Eleanor, how could you? It was funny. At least I thought so then.
How could we have laughed at those poor yun-yuns?
Well, at first it looked like they were having fun making the tree treats laugh.
Yeah, until we learned that the tree treats were forcing the yun-yuns to make fools of themselves. And then it became really terrible.
It was terrible. But once we understood what they were doing, it was easy to change things around.
Yeah, those tree treats didn't like being laughed at one bit.
Boy, I'll never make fun of anyone after seeing that.
Hey, what's that? Oh, no. We're headed right for it.
It looks like it's not light. It's the opposite of light. It's blackness. It's a black hole in the sky.
To be continued.
What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be?
My name is Marcos Dimas. I am a member of the Taller Boricua, the Puerto Rican workshop, where artists got together and decided to establish a center of arts in the community. Much of my graphic work and painting deals with the theme of Taino designs. The Taino Indians were the first inhabitants of Puerto Rico. They had a rich culture going until the Spaniards came over and colonized the island. I tried to deal with all that lost culture, bring it back and make it alive again. As I get more into their history, I can see and understand their pictures more. In my art, I relate what the images mean to me. Although it is in abstract form, it's more of the feeling that I work with. We have classes in drawing, I want you to use all the colors, painting, photography, and silkscreen printing. Just pick up a color and you see what the mask. The first step is the artwork. Right away, could be a picture. Without thinking too much about it. It could be letters or it could be a drawing. The second step is to make a stencil. A stencil is a cutout of the artwork. Wherever we cut out, the ink will pass through and print on the paper. And it's a piece of silk stretched on a frame, wooden frame, right? And we're gonna take this.
Are we gonna draw over it?
No, we're just gonna... Then we put the work over the screen. I can remember my first rewarding experience with art. It was in the first grade. I drew a man walking. It was a picture of my grandfather. The drawing showed movement. This excited the teachers very much. They sent me around to all the classes, exhibiting my work. Now we're coming to the good part.
What kind of good part?
Well, the good part that you see what's going to happen now. Put it right on there.
Oh.
Right?
Good.
And we'll take some of this. And we just, yeah.
But didn't you didn't put any of that in it?
No, but this one already has it.
Oh.
I have mixed this one up before. So we'll take this one and then we'll do a little goo over here. Children's art is the most free and most lively art produced. The ideas are fresh and new. Alright, that's our paint right there.
The goo-goo. Ah, that's me.
Okay, the next one, who's gonna do the next one?
Me.
And now we join the Big Game Hunt, the show that asks the question, can a nice girl like Cricket Wicket find new games to play every day? What's this? Dear announcer, we couldn't face sitting through that long-winded introduction of yours again. We're off to New Mexico to learn a new game. Maybe you'd like to join us. If we're lucky, you might learn a new introduction. Signed, Cricket and Ringo.
Aha, and likewise, oh-ho. So Cricket and Ringo are off to New Mexico, eh? That's all I wanted to know.
Why, this is none other than that all-around rotten person, Long John Spoilsport himself.
You forgot to mention I also steal candy from babies.
He also steals candy from babies.
But not big babies. I'm also a coward. I'm going to spoil their game.
The game we're going to play is a lot of fun. The name of it's Piñata. It started in Italy ages ago. Then they played it in Spain and in old Mexico. Both young and old play it, both bass and soprano. It was brought to the USA by the Chicanos.
That's us!
Now, here's the piñata.
This thing here, you say?
That's right. It's made out of crepe paper and clay. And inside there's candy and other good stuff, like pennies, confetti, and popcorn, enough to last you a week. But you have to get at it.
And how do we do that?
Well, you just have to bat it with this long stick here till you break the piñata. You must wear a blindfold.
I will if I gotta.
And not only that, I'll be pulling this rope, so it won't be as easy to hit as you'd hope. Now, put on your blindfolds. It's time to begin. The first one to break the piñata will win.
What's the word for stick?
Un palo.
What's the word for blindfold?
Una benda.
Why, Cricket Wicket, what a coincidence meeting you here. Do you mind if I take a turn?
Long John Spoilsport.
And why should I give you a turn at the piñata?
Because you're sweet, decent, upright, and an all-around good sport.
Well, that's true. All right, Long John. Go ahead and take a turn.
Little does she know that I have concealed a magnet in the piñata. Now I'll just attach another magnet to the stick, and I can't possibly miss.
Here's your blindfold, Long John.
Well, it wouldn't be fair if that game wrecker won. He's planning to cheat. Something has to be done.
The time has come to strike a blow for rottenness.
Cricket's turn! Cricket's turn! Now to strike a blow for good sportsmanship and niceness.
Curses! Beaten again.
How did you find yourself? With our very own voices and our very own hands. Sing a little louder. How did you find yourself? With our very own voices and our very own hands.
Hello, my name is Sylvia Cruz. I'm Puerto Rican American. The other day, my teacher took our class on a trip to El Museo del Barrio. It is an art museum located in New York City. The best part of the museum were the classes where the boys and girls our age were doing all sorts of great things. Some were painting, drawing, or making things out of clay. Others were doing silk screen designs and linoleum cuts. Everyone seemed to be very busy and happy. Most of the artwork was about Puerto Rico and its history. The name Puerto Rico means rich port. After seeing the paintings, Puerto Rico seemed like a beautiful island where the sun shines bright all day, where there are many beaches, flowers, and trees. Christopher Columbus landed on Puerto Rico in 1492. Before that time, the Taino Indians lived on the island. They slept in bohíos or straw huts and hunted for their food. The Taino Indians used to make drawings on large stones near rivers and in forests. Many of the wood carvings and paintings that we saw at the museum were based on these drawings. The meaning of the Taino designs are still a mystery, but they're fascinating. Their meaning might someday be discovered by one of us. Some of the art done in the museum classes just dealt with imaginary things, funny masks, happy monsters, people, animals, and even objects that can be used at home. When our visit came to an end, a lot of us wanted to join El Museo del Barrio to learn to make beautiful things using our imagination and our hands.
La 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 la. Did you know that long ago and once upon a time?
Lola Rodriguez de Tio was a writer of poems in Puerto Rico. At that time, Puerto Rico was owned by Spain, and the people wanted to be free. Lola wrote about her love for Puerto Rico and her feelings for freedom for her people in a song called La Borinqueña.
La tierra de Borinquen donde he nacido yo es un jardín florido de mágico primor. Un cielo siempre nítido le sirve de dosel y dan arrullos plácidos las olas a sus pies. Cuando a sus playas llegó Colón, exclamó lleno de admiración: "Oh, oh, oh, esta es la linda tierra que busco yo. Es Borinquen la hija del mar y el sol, del mar y el sol, del mar y el sol."
The people of Puerto Rico heard this song, and it made them proud of themselves. They rose up against Spain in a city called Lares. Many people say that on that day, the people of Puerto Rico proved to themselves that they could be free of Spain. and the warm feelings that Lola Rodriguez de Tio put into the words of La Borinqueña still live today.
The island of Borinquen, where I was born, is a garden of flowers of magical beauty. A sky always clear serves as its canopy, and the peaceful ocean murmurs around it. On the day long ago when Columbus arrived in the harbor, he exclaimed full of admiration, "Oh, oh, oh, this is the beautiful island that I have been seeking. Borinquen is the island of sun and sea, of sun and sea."
La Borinqueña is now the national anthem of the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico.
Real people, I'd like to introduce you to some real people. Real people.
Yule yule gaile like to play with le mile.
Hi, I'm Monica. That's my sister Elena and my friend Tammy. We all want to know our friend Don better.
Dule yule like tule play in le garle. Dule yule
You said it wrong. You
in
said
dule
yule want le tule play with le
dule yule want
veg le.
dule play le.
I know.
Dule yule. What's this?
So hot up there.
Who's this?
I don't know. What's in there? What's in there? Oh, my mother's chest. All the clothes in there.
Wow, this is great. Your mother's old things are better than the ones on TV.
They sure are. Hey, why don't we put on a show?
Yeah, you can be the audience and I'll be the movie star.
Oh, Tammy, you've been watching too much television.
Oh, gootsy goo. What kind of show shall we put on?
Let me think.
A variety show with dancing and singing
and funny jokes.
It's gonna be really neat. Come on, Kiko Pop.
That's gonna be great, Tammy.
Chief Dum-Dum say glad you like it. Otherwise, you lose him scalp. Indians don't scalp people.
Hey, why don't we do a show about Indians?
We could build a teepee and show them getting wet when it rains. Indians don't live in teepees anymore. Sure they do. Don't you watch television anymore?
Sure, kill cowboys.
Kill cowboys, kill cowboys, kill cowboys, kill cowboys, kill cowboys. We don't do that. Do the show without her?
I don't either. Did you do anything to hurt her feelings?
No, did you?
I don't think so. Come on, let's go find out what's wrong.
Because they think Indians are dumb and lazy and kill other people. Well, did you tell them that our family was Indian? They didn't give me a chance. They were just jumping up and down, war whooping. I felt silly. We don't do that, Cindy. I'm sure the girls weren't trying to make you feel bad, Don. They just don't know any better. The only Indians they've ever seen are probably the ones on television. I know. I tried to tell them that those Indians aren't at all like real Indians. They wouldn't like it if I was to put on a show about Mexicans or Anglos and make them look silly and bad. Listen, Don, can you do me a favor and go down to the store and pick up a few things? I gotta stay home today. I don't want to go, Cindy. I'm never gonna play with them again. Don't be that way, Don. I'm sure the girls weren't trying to make you feel bad. Well, I bet as soon as they find out Indians are just like other people, they'll come around and apologize.
Why?
No wonder she got mad.
Then what did you say? Nothing. We were just playing Indians, and she got all upset. You mean making fun of Indians? Don't you know Dawn and her family are Indians? No, they're not. Even her mother and father? Right.
We must have really hurt her feelings. You know how bad we feel when people make fun of us Mexicans? They think we all wear sombreros and say, "Si, señor." They never really get to know us.
Hey, look, like that sign up there.
Yeah, look at these pictures in this coloring book. Indians on a warpath. Back here. See? Indians cooking on burners. Indians building teepees.
But that's from the past.
I think I understand now.
Hey, there goes Mr. Young, Don's father. Come on, let's go ask him.
Yeah.
Hi, girls.
Hi, Mr. Young.
Hi.
Carlos says that you're Indian. Is that true?
Yes, we are. We're from Hoopaw, California, Indian. Did you believe that all Indians wore feathers all the time? Listen, girls, I have to get home to dinner. We'll see you.
Bye. Bye. We have to go find Don, and we have to apologize. Hurry up.
Remember me? I knew you would. I'm Woody the Spoon with something good. Cornmeal pancakes, they're really swell for breakfast or dinner. They ring the bell. This Afro-American southern treat has got a taste that can't be beat. Some black people call it Johnny cake or corn pone, so get the griddle and pans. Let's go. We need 1.5 cups of white cornmeal, 2 tablespoons of flour. Yes, that's for real. Half teaspoon of salt. Can you hear? I'll talk louder. 2 teaspoons of good old baking powder. Now, get 2 eggs, 1.5 cup milk, 1 tablespoon of butter, melted like silk, then lard for greasing the griddle. Now look, get someone older. We're ready to cook. Sift the baking powder, salt, flour, and cornmeal together. Next, beat the eggs and the milk into a different bowl. Now, put them all together as close as a feather, then stir in the melted butter, rich as gold. Have y'all got that right? The batter will be thin. Now, beat it smooth and beat it again. It has to be very, very smooth, you see, to make cornmeal pancakes deliciously. Remember the griddle? Remember the lard? Use the lard on the griddle, but don't rub it hard. Just grease the griddle lightly, put it on the fire until it's hot. Don't turn the flame higher. Take the spoon and drop batter onto the hot griddle, and when they're brown around the edges and firm in the middle, turn them over with a pancake turner just till they're brown. Don't be a burner. Then take them off and start another round. Add molasses or syrup and go to town. Butter and jam are also good. Are they great? Do y'all like them? I knew you would!
Hi, remember me? I have no name as yet. What have you done since the last time we met? Did you ever touch and feel the things around you that are real? Feel a rug, touch a wall, something tall, something small. Feel your shirt and your skirt. Feel your hair and what you wear. Feel a table, touch a chair. Feel a pot, touch a lot. Isn't it great, isn't it grand, to feel everything in your very own land, with your very own hand?
But you said you wanted to meet him. I introduced you to the finest boy in the whole school, and you just stood there? Why didn't you say something?
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Come on around.